And I just wanted to be left in peace. I just didn't want the others to stress me. Why are you bullying me? Like, you gain nothing. And they realize, they come, they bully me, I say, hey, stop, or I'm gonna hit you. Mm-hmm. And they didn't stop, and I would hit them. And I was like, what's wrong with them? They know exactly what is going to happen. Now I understand they needed a confrontation for their life or whatever, but I just didn't understand. And the teachers as well, why could they not just be peaceful towards me? Why all that antagonizing? So I learned the martial arts and the control over my mind as well to be able to be peaceful. Like the old Roman wisdom, si vis pacem para bellum, if you want to have peace, you need to prepare for war. And today I feel that very much in how I can move in society or in the world. It allows me to be much more at peace. It's a bit like with dogs. Because if you look at a Chihuahua, like a small dog, they are always so aggressive. Mm-hmm. They bark, like they wah, 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 because they need to. Mm-hmm. Because everything is a threat to them. And it is a threat to them. You could accidentally step on them. Mm-hmm. But if you look like at a big dog, a Berner, a Swiss Mountain Dog, they are so calm. Mm-hmm. Or like with pit bulls even, like a little child pulls on their tail and they're just like, oh, what's happening? Because they know at any time they could just boom. Mm-hmm. And that kind of self-image allows me to much more calmly move through life.
Yeah. And I think everybody who learns the martial art in BJJ and becomes good enough at it, mm-hmm. at least that's my, dream with it, to feel the confidence of like, okay, I can handle any situation even when there's an aggressive person. Mm-hmm. I know I could handle it, and that radiates some peace and calmness into the environment.
I think many people that do martial arts, I wouldn't say everybody, because you have to actively seek that. Mm-hmm. It's not given to you, not even through strength. Because we see in reality that some of the most powerful fighters in the world lack that inner calmness. Mm. They're bullies. They're still very immature. Like in jiu-jitsu, Gordon Ryan and the way he behaves.
I don't know him. I just thought of Conor McGregor.
Or Conor McGregor, it's obvious, right? Right? Like at one point he was undoubtedly, pound for pound, the strongest fighter in the world. And yet, he's so provoked by an old man refusing to take a shot of whiskey that he punches an old man unprovoked. That's why I told many people, and I would never want to switch places with him. Because what for? What use is it for him to be so strong, so powerful, so famous, so rich? But he's no one.
Mm-hmm. But what do you think, how much of that bulliness or aggressionness or immaturity, how much of that is his personality versus how much of that is the marketing for the UFC to sell more fights and tickets? Is it a bit like that they play a bit of this to have more ticket
sales? I think
sales?
you cannot separate the two. The role you play is who you are. If I take a look at my father, he would never play such a role. Whatever you would offer to him, if it would be billions, he would not do it because he would think it's shameful. Right? You understand? And I would not play that role. Whatever that fame or richness has to offer to me does not compare to being myself. And for Conor McGregor, it does. It does. You give him a couple treats, $2 million, and he's ready to do whatever it takes.